Stay the night in any caravan park and you'd expect the comforts of running water and electricity, maybe even a communal shower block. But you won't find any of that at this park. It actually looks more like a rubbish tip.
The beautiful central coast of New South Wales, where the North Gosford Caravan Park has been operating now for 5 years.
He actually charges some rent to stay in there.
There's 2 tenants that live in each of them caravans.
Tenants?
Yes, yeah, they pay rent.
There's different ages, but they're probably up to 35, 40.
Male and female.
Male and female.
And where are the bathrooms?
There aren't any.
No phone, no light, no working motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. Australia's worst caravan park.
No, I'm not going in there, I'm sorry.
But the resort owner has grand plans.
Well, there's only one of me. Rome wasn't built in a day, thank you very much.
At least he put in the umbrellas and deck chairs.
There's no pool.
No, it's a shame. No spa bath or anything.
Oh no, there's a spa bath. I can see one
yeah,
just
you got the
here.
spa bath?
Yeah.
But don't expect to see this joint on Getaway anytime soon.
There's people living in there.
They're helping me fix the house up.
But they're not your Hyatt type of clientele.
You just feel unsafe because you don't know who's going to be hanging around.
You have to keep all your doors locked
You do?
because you're too worried about these people coming in.
There's some average people that hang around here as well.
Sam lives across the laneway.
I've got kids that want to play out in the street, but we don't let them because of this.
Jeff and Joy are right next door.
It's devalued all the properties in the area.
And Rebecca on the other side says council has done nothing about it.
How long have you been complaining for, Rebecca?
Once a week for the last 9 years.
All the neighbours here have contacted council
Yeah.
month after month, year after year.
Yeah, and nothing happens.
And there's so much of it, it's now falling into neighbouring properties.
That's my land there. He's on my land.
5 years ago, fire engulfed the home that once stood there, rendering it unlivable, you'd think.
I'm sure if their house is burned down, I'll be helping them, but they don't help me.
So with no rent coming in and no offers of help, budding resort magnate David Rowland decided to bring in caravans. And neighbours fear a second fire is coming.
When I go out, I wet the wood down. In summertime, I wet that timber down. I don't go out unless I wet it.
Rowland lives in a nice property away from the mess with his maintenance man, who also doubles up as a would-be David Attenborough, lecturing me on the rats and snakes at the caravan park.
If there's rats, well, there can't be snakes, because then that means
Well,
that there'll
nature's
be
not
no
working
rats.
perfectly on that
Well-
lot of land over there. There's a lot of things not working perfectly, my friend,
Obviously,
on that lot of land over there. But
Obviously, it's just...
you can understand, mate, your house... I'm not talking to you anyway, I'm talking to you. I can understand your house is burned down, mate, and that's a bad thing that happened.
Unlucky, yeah.
Absolutely. Here's the thing, though, Dave. You keep bringing rubbish into the place. That rubbish wasn't there when the house burnt down.
Yeah, there he goes again. There's not much to see. Well, it is just before midnight, but that's a chainsaw Rowland is using in his park.
He's trying to quickly vacate the land up here to get that caravan on here, quick smart, before council do anything about it.
I need someone to put my tools and my possessions. I'm not talking to you guys anymore if you're going to abuse me.
I'm not abusing you, but people have got they've got a right to live in harmony, and you're not making that possible for them.
Well, I want it fixed up myself.
But look, you've decided to live over here. It's very nice. Why should they live like that?
We don't know what the circumstances are here, but some hoarders, we are told, have mental health issues. But what of the mental health of those affected?
This is a joke.
And you shouldn't have to put up with
I've got children, they have children.
We know it's not fair, but we don't... Apart from talking to people like you, we didn't know what to do.
I was hoping to talk to anyone here at the Central Coast Council about the appalling situation ratepayers find themselves in. I had many difficult questions for them, but they must have known because they sent me a one-paragraph statement that said, in part, it is not appropriate for council to comment on an ongoing compliance investigation. It has been 5 years. Pathetic.
You got a smile on your face at least. That's good.
Yeah.
At last.
So's my wife.
For 25 years, yes, 25, Ian and Dunker had to live next door to this.
You just look at it and you just turn away and go, God help me.
It's not right at all.
Until a current affair with a little more pull than Ian and Dunker got on to Cumberland Council 6 weeks ago.
We'll be looking at using our resources and potentially the resources of third party to get a sustainable solution.
Council has been here now
Every day for 2 weeks.
and will be back later this week. Well done, Cumberland Council.
There was absolutely truckloads of it, probably 4 times a day,
And they're still going.
and it's still going. All right, thanks very much, Brady.
No worries, mate. Back at the North Gosford Caravan Park,
We're fed up with it.
no such compassion is coming from Central Coast Council.
You have no idea what we are living next to. No one here does, except if you live here on this street and you've dealt with it.
I'm so sorry the council is ineffective and not doing their job. Can I tell them something positive? Is something going to be done?
Yes.
When?
In the next 6 months.
In the next 6 months. So if I come back in 6 months, it'll all be cleaned up?
Yeah, hopefully the house will be back up there.
That would be unbearable. The neighbours say they strongly suspect nothing will change, so we will continue to ask Central Coast Council when they will finally act.